The dusty roads of the Bapong village do not suggest this community owns some of the most platinum-rich land in South Africa. For decades, companies such as Lonmin have been paying mining royalties into a trust account. Known as the D account, it is meant for community development. According to figures from the Northwest Finance Department, between 2007 and 2009, mining companies in this area deposited more than 243 million into the Bapo Bamogale D account. Then, bizarrely, in 2010, the deposits slowed to a trickle. And the Public Accounts Committee in the Northwest wants to know why.
When there's an extremely drastic loss of income, it's a cause for concern. An analysis must be made. There has to be investigation in that regard. It's either the pattern of output or it's either the funds are being redirected purposefully.
The Auditor General's office in the province says the drastic drop in income suggests foul play.
Because as you can see already, we're not quite sure is all the money coming to this account, because having a drop of money from 100 million to 1 million from one year to the next, that says that money is now going somewhere else. We know we've had investigations in the past of traditional authorities where people have opened other bank accounts and they've taken money and they've put money in different accounts, on private accounts, on people's accounts and things like that. So those are problems.
Also of concern is the fact that since 2009, more than 380 million was paid out of the account.
Put yourself in the shoes of that community that says, we don't have just a playground. Our pensioners, when they get paid month end, they stand there in the sun or in the cold or in the rain. No community hall, just for the community. And then we have spent 121 million rand. We'll get to know where this money was spent.
Some in the community believe a large portion was spent on this palace, which has been under construction for 3 years.
If you look at it, you look at the drawings of the buildings and the buildings as they stand, it looks like it's a nice structure, but from the money that was spent on it, it's too much, according to what we know. Because at first we were told the project will take something like, we will spend about 29 million on the whole project. But right now we've spent more than double the amount. And you ask yourself, if we're over 60 million right now, how much more are we still going to spend?
There is a dispute over the leadership of the tribe, and elections for the traditional council have been delayed repeatedly, leaving the palace empty and spending on the D account in the hands of the provincial government. If the Bapo Bamogale D account is found to have been looted, Northwest Premier Thandi Modise will have to explain how this happened, since she is the legal custodian of all traditional trust accounts in the province.
Premiers are appointed at the will and at the whim of the President, and in an end result he must call the Premier to account.
At the next meeting, Northwest SCOPA wants the platinum mining houses to explain where they've been sending the royalties meant for the Bapo and how much should be in the account. DIANNE, Bapong Village, Northwest.
News that moves. ENCA.com.